One company that has no problem reclaiming its product is Georgia-based Interface Carpet. If you've ever been in an airport or an office building, chances are good that you've walked on their product. But what you don't know is just how much plastic there is in our flooring.
There are so much virgin and petroleum-based materials that go into a carpet. For instance, just our carpet product has 5 different polymers.
The hardest plastic to deal with has traditionally been the vinyl backing. As a result, carpets represent a huge portion of landfill waste. Now Interface has a technology called Cool Blue. It reuses any and all plastic components into new carpets. The whole system runs on methane from the local landfill. Interface believes this makes good business sense.
Absolutely. We feel the landfills are going to be the oil wells of the future. We'll be mining them to get our plastics to feed Cool Blue and other technologies like Cool Blue.
But it's not just big business taking advantage of waste streams. In Nairobi, Kenya, Unico designs turn trash into treasure, like these plastic bags that are woven into decorative purses. Kenya is one of 5 African nations who have either restricted plastic bags of a certain thickness or banned them altogether. Locals call plastic bags the national flower.
It's quite a big issue and quite a big concern. As it stands now, the government is trying to put in place measures to reduce plastic bags.
But Unico goes beyond bags and has included rubber hose and flip-flops. Yes, flip-flops that are collected from cities and beaches. Villagers then core out the flip-flops and send the pieces here to be made into bowls or curtains or jewelry. Other flip-flops are sanded and carved into various knickknacks. Unico's resources are unlimited, especially with no true recycling infrastructure in Kenya and little interest from manufacturers like the Bata Shoe Company.
One of the ways of helping is to help a company like ourselves to be able to recycle those wastes. So we're able to collect whatever they're not using. For example, Bata Company, which is currently producing a lot of flip-flops in the country, if they could come in and help us to recycle their products, that would be moving towards the right direction.
For Tareni, such an action is motivation enough.
Send the message out that we as human beings need to get a solution to this world problem. We are the problem and we should provide the solution. That's the message.
Despite these shining examples, the majority of plastic produced in the U.S. every year, 100 billion pounds, only a tiny amount is being recycled, maybe 5%. So what are we doing with the rest of all that waste? Since recyclers in the West were having a hard time competing with the cheap labor costs overseas, turns out a lot of our plastic waste is being sold to China and India. In India, plastic bags have become an environmental epidemic. Even small towns in the Himalayas have banned plastic bags of a certain thickness.
No plastic in Himachal.
Shop owners were eager to demonstrate alternatives. It seemed thin plastic bags had very little value, and thus were ending up all over the countryside. In cities, they clogged sewers and caused floods. Cows were also known to eat them out of dumpsters, eventually clogging their stomachs, causing a slow and painful death.
This is a sacred animal of India, which is, it is eating garbage, and it shows you to level to which we have sunk.